We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phillies look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Zach Gallen is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. The 2-1 home. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Segura hits a little over the 270 mark. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 58 on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. Guess he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Popped him up. Escobar calls for it. And the inning is over. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Geraldo.
Now the pitch.
That's inside. That's the ball.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Herrera backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, they have to be hoping that Cole Calhoun gets it going again. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Standing in now, Jake McCarthy, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the second baseman, Patel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Wheeler gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball low.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
A 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 7, Matt.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Fouled away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
The count.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Andrew Knapp. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Marte has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole Calhoun, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Calhoun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, 16 homers, and 54 runs batted in. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His career line against Wheeler. He's gone 2 for 6. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Wheeler's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
Count remains 2-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Carson.
So digging in now, Carson Kelly. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Escobar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and it's fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More digging in. Zach Wheeler, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
1-0.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes Rojas. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two balls and a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
All even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Brandon Lau. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rojas to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three runs already home here. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. So stepping in, Josh Rojas. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Zach Gallen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Joyce is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
So striding in, Andrew Knapp, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. In the air out to left. Back goes Rojas. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Roman Quinn.
Now in the box, Roman Quinn. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Wheeler's ready. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Corbin Martin, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 52, Corbin Martin.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, McCutchen brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
He's set, and the pitch. Gene Segura is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Fouled off. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1, here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration. And that.
Uh-oh, he missed it. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now here it comes. Christian Walker started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Escobar reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Josh Rojas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2 balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
Ball.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Standing in, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So now to the plate, Andrew Knapp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Phillies lead this one 5-0. David Peralta is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 6, David Peralta.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Geraldo Perdomo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 32.
Striding in once again, Jake McCarthy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheeler into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is line to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now. Ketel Marte popped up. Pereira is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Taylor Clark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Taylor Clark.
7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Roman Quinn.
Number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Clark, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Zach Wheeler is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Philadelphia is on top, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cole Calhoun.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Line drive to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Striding into the box, Matt Joyce. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stephon Crichton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Step ball. Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Roman Quinn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Lined into right, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Zach Wheeler. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rojas. Still going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to left. Rojas makes the catch. The inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top 10-0. Into the box now, Carson Kelly. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So now to the plate, Josh Rojas, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stephen Vogt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 21, Stephen Vogt.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Down the left field line and deep. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. Hoskins has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Yohan Lopez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Gene Segura. This is line to left. Rojas is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rhys Hoskins. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. High in the air out to center field. McCarthy is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brandon Lau. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Odubel Herrera.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, what a stop! What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more here on a 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know,
Marte.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lau has a play. 1 away.
boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out in our first.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A man at third with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Arizona down to its last strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Joyce to the track. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are. 26 wins in a row, tying the major league record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Philadelphia with a division best 102nd team win. Zach Wheeler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Zach Gallen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score